I'm having a really bad day, suffering with lots of cramp, and I'm thinking of calling it a day. Everything went horribly wrong in this race. It felt like a total disaster. I first attempted this race 2 years ago. It broke me. I didn't finish, but I came back with more hunger and more desire. I had unfinished business here. Bismillah, I started off positively despite the heat. I was ready for the challenge. I had trained so hard for this for the entire year. I knew I was ready. Cramp has always been my weakness. I don't get it in training, but it always shows up in races. I never know when it's coming, and this time it hit early. Mile 6, whilst descending the pig track, it just didn't make sense. 10 miles in, made it to the first aid station, restocked and refreshed. Let's go. 11 miles in and I've just rolled my ankle. This is not what I trained for. Not what I planned, but Allah plans best. If this cramp doesn't improve, there's no way I'm gonna get through the next 25 miles. I never doubted my fitness, but what I had to fight was the voice telling me that it wasn't worth carrying on. The second climb up Snowdon via the Watkin path is long, brutal, 1,000 meters, and it's very testing. I stayed focused and I put one foot in front of the other, making progress up the mountain, and alhamdulillah managed to get myself up Snowdon for the second time. I don't think I'm going to make it to checkpoint 2 before the cut-off time, but I might just keep going independently to try and finish the course. Hopefully the cramp doesn't become too bad. My cramp is so bad. This is how I'm having to manage it. Alhamdulillah, we're still going. 25 miles in, approaching the last aid station. We got timed out. It is what it is, but I'm gonna finish this inshallah. It'll get dark soon, so I'm gonna try and do as much of this before the sun goes down. Honestly, it's a miracle. I'm actually feeling really strong going into this last climb. The official course cut-off time was 11 PM, but I still needed to pray my Dhuhr and Asr. That was non-negotiable. I prayed and I left that last aid station with everything I needed. Look at that view, subhanallah. 6 miles to go, took on my last energy gel, and now it was time to focus and to push on for the final shift. I really wanted to finish before 11 PM. I was feeling so incredibly emotional and blessed at this time. Something changed massively after that last prayer. The cramp that broke me for hours had just vanished, subhanallah. And I think that's the reward for patience, prayer, and for never giving up. Sometimes our biggest tests are also our biggest blessings. This was definitely the best race ever.